はしない。むしろミリカさんに俺を諦めてもらうための話で、まずミリカさんに年末までうちに住んでもらおうと思うんだ。それをそんなたって言うんだろう。アホか、アホなのか。サキさん、待って。
Do you ever get like so like you laugh so much and you get like so hot from it? My friends, that's exactly what happened to me this episode of Girlfriend Girlfriend. I think this was the best episode of Girlfriend Girlfriend so far this season. And that says a lot because this season has been a banger. I've said it early on that I truly believe any episode that's featuring or features Rika like is the best episode. Like she just brings like another nuance to the show, just like outlandishly crazy, that she makes the show that much better for it. Like when she's lacking there, this season specifically, when she's lacking, Shino has been there to kind of pick up the pieces and that intrigue from a different level. And the comedy that, or the funny moments that she provides is quite different than the just batshit crazy stuff that Rika does. But when Rika is there, like it's an insane episode. And this episode, like Rika won, you know? And I think like the funniest moment of this episode is, you know, our boy goes back, Naya goes back, and he wants to tell the girls about like, you know, this big thing that he just did for them in his head. That's why I love him as an MC. In his head, he truly, unequivocally, in his heart believes he's doing the right thing. Is he though? I mean, you know, bro thinking with his other head, you know what I mean? But he goes to tell him like, hey, 5 months, she's on parole, she's on love parole. If she can't make, you know, she can't make me fall in love with her, she's out. Like, she's out of here. He goes to tell the girls, he tells Saki, and she's like, yo, you better not be here telling me you 3-timing us now. And he's like, no, here's the deal. She's going to live with us. She can do whatever she wants. And then Saki's like, he's like, that's 3-timing. And I lost it because like that is he just described that it's 3 times, but only for like half a year, only for like half a year though, maybe. And then Saki hits him with like, well, are you sure you won't fall in love? And he's like, I don't think so. So there's a future where he does fall in love and he is 3-timing. And then you have to remember the 4. So he's gonna be 4 time. I don't even, what do you even call it? Quadruple timing? Like, I don't even know at that point. But that scene alone, just like, I was just like, I was, and I was just like, I was so hot. Like, it was just like, what a moment that was. Like, this episode was just freaking awesome. But, you know, ultimately, Rika finally won. And when we think about the different nuance, right, is she's on a timeline. So unlike Saki, you know, unlike Minase, she's on a timeline. So she very clearly has 5 months. 5 months is her timeline. 5 months is a long time, by the way. It's a short time, like it's an itty bitty amount of time, but at the same time, it's a long time. So she's on a strict timeline. So versus the other, Minase and Saki don't really have the same, like they have, or how do you say it? What am I trying to say here? They have more restrictions on them than Mirika does. The only thing Rika has is the timeline. But he gave her permission, like, sex is on the table. He's like, everything you want. Dates, me helping you on videos, kissing, like, sexy time, like, whatever you think it, we'll do it. Like, she has unlimited access to Naoya. Now, will that unlimited access actually translate to any physicality, any type of, like, I don't know. But it's essentially, he put it all on the table. Whereas opposed to Minase and Saki, they don't have any time restrictions. They're just like, let's see what happens. They don't have any time restrictions. But the restrictions they do have is, like, on, like, the sexy physical stuff, like the sexy stuff. Like, and he was like, I won't do anything here if I won't do it there, so I'm not going to do it with either of you. So he's like, so there's a world where Rika could have all of him. Like, she could eat boy up. While Manase and Saki maybe connect with him deeper on an emotional level. But really, Rika's gonna be the winner. You know what I mean? Like, there's a world where she has taken all of his first, you know? And I think that's pretty crazy. Now, I think his first are actually gonna end up being with Shino or Shino. Because I think that she's the silent assassin right now. So I can't wait. Again, I've been waiting for that bubble to pop with her. Because we know when it pops, it's going to go everywhere. It's going to be messy. And I cannot wait for that. But regardless, Rika's my favorite character. I freaking love her. She drugged everybody. She threw the cuffs on him and her. And she was like, we're linked. I ain't never letting you go, playa. I love how she put the key for them in her cleavage, and he went after. He's like, "You crazy? I'm crazy," and I like it was just such a good episode. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought. I can get into the minute details of the specifics that happened this episode. Them watching the stars, him celebrating her birthday. The girls getting lost in the forest. I can get into the minute details. I won't. I'll just say this episode was awesome. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you're on that same wavelength as I am. But honestly, if you're this deep into girlfriend, there's no way you don't like it. I feel, unless you're reviewing it like me. But if you're this deep in, I feel like you also love it. And if you love it, we're eating good. Isn't that so cool? All right, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, my friends. Rika.